Hi there, gorgeous! Happy Frugal Friday to you. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I make videos like this every Friday focusing on drugstore makeup. I also make videos on Mondays, so if you'd like to be notified of new content in the future, please subscribe, and thank you if you do. Today I'm showing you a full face, first impressions, and a wear test using drugstore makeup I have never tried before. I did a video like this a couple months ago. It did really well. A lot of you found some holy grail products out of that video, and it's always so much fun to try new things. So we are doing that today, and the good news is there is only one product in the entire lineup from the full face that I'm showing you that failed. So there are a lot of winners in here. If you're looking for something new to try, I got something for you. We have a big old thunderstorm heading this way right now. I mean, the skies are almost pitch black here. So if you hear background noise, enjoy it. I know I will be. The first two products I have to share with you that I've not ever tried before are the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Face Primer. This is supposed to give you a matte finish on the skin. The other one is their eyeshadow base. This is a simple white base. They also make one in black. Oh. I'm sitting here trying to put my brush into the primer, right? Well, it's got a cellophane seal on the top. Kind of like saran wrap on a toilet seat. Man, I hope neither of my boys ever try that on me. Oh, you'd be in so much trouble. I don't see Gia doing that. I'm taking some of this white primer and I'm applying it on this eye. And by the way, I'm only going to apply this on one eye. I'm going to apply my regular primer on the other eye just so we can see if there is a difference in terms of lasting power and how the eyeshadows look over the top. A little bit covers a large surface area, as you can see there. And we're going to let that fully dry, and I'm going to use the Milani eyeshadow primer on this eye. And while I'm waiting on the eyes to set, I'll go ahead and apply the Can't Stop Won't Stop primer. And like same thing with the eye, I'm going to apply it on this side of my face so I remember where the primers are. This is a matte formula, and it says it's supposed to give your skin a smooth base for the foundation to apply over the top. Oh, it definitely blurred my skin. It looks like I have a filter on. Look at that. Oh. Whoa, hello. Okay, I can see a tremendous difference with that primer, and I'm hoping that you can too. It looks like the eyes are completely dry at this point. So the eyeshadow palette that I picked up is from Physicians Formula. This is their butter eyeshadow palette. 7 matte eyeshadows in here, 5 shimmer eyeshadows. It's one that I have always looked at when I've been in the drugstore, and for whatever reason I just didn't pick it up. So the first shade I am going to take from this palette is this one right here, and I'm going to use that as my crease shade. Looks like it might pull very pink. Yeah, I can usually tell what it's going to do. Shades like that, you can always see some pink in them in the pan too. Well, there's a lot of powder kicking up off of this eyeshadow. It's not terrible. I'm going to take this shade right smack dab in the middle of the palette and use that to deepen the crease a little bit more. And these eyeshadows are applying like a dream. They want to blend out the minute that you touch the brush to your eye. I'm just using the smallest amount of pressure to get this on. And then for the lid, I'm gonna go in with this. And then for the lid, I'm going in with this bluish teal shade on the end. That was initially what sparked my interest in this palette. The purple was pretty close behind it too, for that matter, but I got a thing for blues right now. If you saw Monday's video, then another blue look that I did. Loving it. Oh wow, that is gorgeous. This is a very shimmery eyeshadow. They tend to fall all over your face, but I'm not seeing that here. I wasn't exactly careful with how much I put on the brush. I mean, I was pretty excited. I'm taking this deep brown at the bottom of the palette. Again, you don't need much. And I'm going to put that in the outer V and blend between blue, woo, hello, and my crease colors to get everything to mold together. Ooh, the angels are bowling. That's what my dad always said when there was thunder like this. Gosh, it's so gorgeous. Okay, now for eyeliner, I picked up this Endless Silky Eye Pen. This is from Pixie by Petra. And the shade is called Black Blue. Definitely a black blue. I wanted something a little more vibrant to go with this look. It's really black. You know what? I bought some eyeliners a long while back to test for a Battle of video, and I have not opened them. So let's see if I have something that's a little more vibrant. Ooh, here we go. All right, Ulta's Metallic Teal. Ooh, this looks so pretty. That's what I'm talking about. I promise I'll try the Pixie one at a later date and give you an update, probably in a drugstore must-haves, must-nots video. In fact, I might even save that Pixie eyeliner for the Battle of Drugstore Eyeliners video that I'm going to be working on here soon. Okay, so it's taking a bit of layering here to get the color on the waterline. You do get that metallic teal color to come through. Okay, there we go. And then for the brows, I picked this one up from Soap & Glory. This is their Archery Brow Precision Pencil and Brush, and the shade that I'm showing you here is brown. I'm hoping it applies better than what it swatches. It was really hard to swatch that little sucker. Moment of truth. Okay, yeah. It's not that bad, actually. It's pretty pigmented. I don't know why. Sometimes they don't swatch very well on the back of your hand. Other times they do. It's, who knows. But this is pretty doggone good. Maybe it's because it was new too. I think the color is really nice. It's probably one of the most natural brow pencils that I've tried. And it was so easy to apply. I barely took any time whatsoever to get that brow on. If I had known it was that good, I would have had it a long time ago. Moving on. What is next? Okay, I picked up another Soap & Glory product. This is their Supercat Liquid Black Eyeliner Pen. Very rich black pigment. No feathering, no bleeding. It applied beautifully. I don't think, it doesn't look fully matte. It looks like there's a slight sheen to it. But I didn't have any trouble with the application whatsoever. Lashes! I picked up 2 different pairs here from Kiss. I love Kiss lashes. They're some of my most favorite drugstore lashes. I have a couple new styles for my lash line, Inky Minky lashes, that are going to be released here soon, but I'm not ready to reveal them just yet. I have to take pictures, do videos of them, etc. So in a video soon, I'll have those released, and I'm thinking about doing a whole video on all the styles so that you get to see them all up close on my eyes, etc. Anyway, Kiss lashes. These were buy one get one 50% off, so I jumped at that deal. The first one is their Lash Couture Luxe extensions in the style Velvet, which I thought those were really nice. And then they also had this style, Naked Drama, called Veil. I cannot decide. Oh, I love them both. So what I'm going to do is put them on both of my eyes, just to get an idea. This is usually what I do when I'm trying to decide which lash to wear. It's like shoes and outfits. Sometimes you just gotta try them on. I think my initial thought was I wanted to go with the ones called Veil, so I'm going to go with those. And I am loving the lashes. That's exactly the style that I wanted because they don't compete too much with the eyeshadow. And I love a style like this also because it looks like real lashes. They don't look fake at all, so 2 thumbs up for those. Okay, for the face, I am using the Maybelline Dream BB Fresh 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Skin Perfector. This is shade number 110. I think this is a really old product, but if you can believe it, I've never tried it. So here goes nothing. I think I had mentioned previously in a video that I am into these skin-like foundations. I don't really go for the heavier foundations that much anymore. I'm liking the lighter feel, the lighter look, the skin-like appearance, all of those qualities. And that is really pretty. Matched me almost instantaneously, blended right in. small amount of coverage, not too much. And then for my concealer today, I picked up this one from Physicians Formula. This is their Natural Defense Total Coverage Concealer. Shade that I'm showing you here is Fair. It has a sponge tip applicator to it. So I take it you just squeeze this until the product comes out. Or you have to twist it first. Okay, twist and then squeeze and the product comes out. Here we go. Okay, so I'll apply a small amount. Okay, beautiful coverage I feel like under the eyes there. It was extremely pigmented, as you more than likely saw in the application there, so I'm not going to apply anywhere near that much on this eye. I'm going to do a lot less, like about that much, and that's going to be it, because I feel like with this concealer, when you begin to apply more, you're more than likely setting it up to crease, and I don't want to go that route if I can avoid it at all. Ah, gorgeous. I do think less is more with this product in particular, because you can see, I feel like it looks better on this eye as opposed to this eye. This eye to me is a little more cakey looking. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but that's my initial impression of it. And then I'm going to set the face with the Coty Airspun Translucent Powder. Powder, powder everywhere. Before I move on to the rest of the face, I am going to go back and add some more eyeshadow on the lower lash line. What I'm doing, I'll show you up close here. I'm taking some more of that deep brown first, and I'm going to use that to line underneath. And then I'm going to go back with some more of that medium brown and use that to smudge out the deeper brown. For my blush, I'm going with this one, another one from Physicians Formula. This is their Rosé All Day Set and Glow, the shade Brightening Rose. This is such a unique product. The powder has an illuminating effect on the skin, so it gives you that luminous glow. But they also included a dewy balm that you can apply over the top of the powder to give your face some extra shine. Didn't say shine, glow. Glow, because we glow, we don't shine. I admit I was more attracted to the powder than the dewy balm personally, because I thought that this was going to be such a light, natural color on my skin. So we'll see. Okay, it does have some metallic finish to it. Oh, it's pretty. Can you see that? Oh, gorgeous. Has a light scent to it, floral in nature. This is the best way I know how to describe it. It's not obnoxious, but it's perfumed. I try to mention that when I come across products like that, because I know there are some people who have sensitivities to products like that, so hopefully that's helpful when I do mention it. Now if I am to apply that dewy balm, I don't know that I want to. I'm gonna try it, why not? Okay, so it is what it is. It does give you a little bit of a sheen, but I just really, really love the powder blush. That is super pretty. For the lips, right now you can't use any testers in stores. They've taken them all up. So it was really difficult to pick a lip color. Not that I would have used a tester, but it would have been nice to at least see the lipstick bullet to see what kind of color you're getting to judge how it's going to look on your lips, but I digress. So I picked up 2 different shades in the hopes that I could possibly mix them together and get something usable out of them. I'm trying to go for a neutral orange peach, very light kind of lip. That's typically what I pair up with blue eyeshadow. So I picked up these shades. This first one is from NYX, and this is in the shade A La Mode. And the second one is a butter lipstick in the shade West Coast, much more coral than I had originally anticipated it to be. So what I think I'm going to do, I've been swatching some lip liners here, is I think I'm going to pair the NYX lipstick. Okay, we'll just play around with this for a little bit here. This is Maybelline's lip liner in the shade Nude Whisper, light neutral. Great base to start with. I filled in my lips more than I traditionally do when it comes to lip liner, simply because this is such a vibrant shade, but I want to make it work. So I'll apply a little bit want to share that you can make lipsticks like this work if you feel like they're a little too vibrant on you, or they may be too much for the look that you're wearing at the moment. You can still tone them down a little bit, and you can see what I did there with that nude lip liner. It did help to bring it down a notch, so it's not like that on my lips. It's much more wearable, and I am loving how this look came together. This is gorgeous. Okay, well, high hopes it will wear well. I don't know what it is with me and the blue right now, but I'm having a blue moment. If you've been curious about what's on my eyes today, this is a NYX eyeshadow. It's called Blue Jeans. Mine is all crushed up. I have to repair it, but it's still gorgeous. So after wearing those products all day long, I'll show you what my face looked like at the end of the day, and you'll see what I meant in the beginning when I said there's only one product that failed me out of this entire test day. Face looked great, brows looked great. The only thing that I feel like might have not held up as well as it should have was that NYX eyeshadow primer. And if you look at the side where I had applied the NYX base compared to the side where I had applied my traditional Milani eyeshadow primer, you can see a difference in how my eyeshadow looks at the end of the day. The NYX side looks a little more muddy, like the eyeshadows didn't stay separated. They ran together a little bit more than the other eye. And the only thing I can contribute that to is the different eyeshadow primer. So I was not impressed with that. Everything else, so happy. And if you were to ask me which were the hero products out of this video, definitely the Ulta eyeliner. You saw how vibrant that was on my waterline at the end of the day. Oh, the brow product. I mean, I'm wearing it again today. I felt like that brow product was one of the best in terms of application, how it looked afterwards. It blew me away. The Physicians Formula eyeshadow palette, we cannot forget to mention that. And if you've not tried their eyeshadows, I think you'd be thoroughly impressed. So if you're interested in any of the products I shared with you here today, I'll try to have all of them listed and linked for you below. Thank you so much for being here, for taking the time to watch. I want to wish you a beautifully blessed weekend ahead, and I look forward to seeing you again next week.